I rarely ever use these sacred geometry cards, but today I'm going to use them. First, it's the Refine sphere. Refine is what needs to be adjusted, edited, or understood more clearly. Like careful cutting and shaping, refinement removes what is extra so the wisdom can become clear. So I'm going to use these sacred geometry cards to just confirm what my message is for today, day 7 of this Earth cycle. I'm thinking it's like mentality or mindset. It's very much related to the mind, the mental activity of kind of like being in control of that mind so that there's not intrusive thoughts, negative thoughts that are taking you off course because that's where you're manifesting from. So I really just want to kind of get some inspiration. I'm going to get some inspiration for the mentality or the mindset that's necessary to properly work with the metaphysical. In my line of thought, I think we're all working with the metaphysical every day. I think that's just a function of reality, and you can't really help it. You're either doing it unconsciously or consciously. And as Jung says, until you make the unconscious conscious, it's going to direct your life and you will call it fate. So instead of looking at fate or destiny, I'm going to look at the wisdom inherently in this field and see what it has to share. Healing Waters. The card is Healing Waters. And it looks like there's a nice waterfall. Looks like there's a woman holding maybe a cup up. And you see these spheres. They're more than likely the chakra. It's very much like how I draw it. You could see that each one kind of overlaps. There's flowers on the side that also kind of look like maybe some hands mixed in with those flowers. So it's really, there's a lot of visual in this card. I almost feel like there might be hidden images in the back as well. Gosh, I should start using these more often. Healing Waters. What does the Healing Waters have to share? Flow, cleansing, healing. The flow of this legendary waterfall cascades over 7 pools, recognized as a place of restorative energies. These 7 pools were used to cleanse and heal wounded warriors in old Hawaii. The multicultural or multi-circular geometry of the Flower of Life is subtly embedded in the rocks surrounding the falls. Out of this configuration, 7 spheres are revealed. 7 spheres. Merging the flow of cleansing waters with these 7 rainbow chakra spheres provides an opportunity to balance the etheric body as well as the 3-dimensional world. This card counsels you to acknowledge the innate ability you already have to heal yourself and to realize that as you progress towards personal well-being, you will be able to cleanse all manner of unwanted energies from your heart and mind, which is what I'm kind of talking about doing with the mind, is that I'm clearing out the negative unwanted energies. As you stand beneath your shower, visualize the flow as cleansing and rejuvenating your body, mind, and spirit. As you observe the flow of water in the river, ocean, or waterfall, envision healing energies. In doing so, you not only support your own healing, but you also facilitate the healing the heart and mind of our collective consciousness. All right, I mentioned the unconscious, right? So the collective unconscious, you are a part of that. You can't change yourself without affecting that larger whole. Each movement towards personal wholeness acts also upon the whole of reality. Each decision you choose, wellness over injury, heals also the body of our planet. Okay, so I feel like what it's actually kind of talking to or speaking to is the confirmation that focusing on this mentality of my own individual consciousness, this person, that it actually affects the larger blueprints of humanity and perhaps the planet as well. So that's definitely a metaphysical conversation. If you don't get what I'm saying, don't feel bad. It's taken me years to get to these perspectives. So it's kind of like these are the 7 spheres, these are the chakras that are coded in this card that you will flow energy through from one end to the other. And that's not just affecting yourself, that's affecting others. So there was only one card pulled. So that's the message for today. healing waters. And so then what is the lesson? The lesson is really to work with my mindset. So that's where I'm going to leave this. This is my refined mindset. That I set my mind, and that my mind sets my blueprints, my physical material world in this metaphysical experience that I get to enjoy on this planet Earth.